please put yourself in the mindset of a 17-year-old girl. Otherwise, you will not have much fun. Okay, number 1 is Peggy Schuyler from Hamilton.
I love how tiny that video is.
She just wanted the...
Oh, I see.
All right. Very inspirational quote. And Peggy by Peggy Schuyler. Now, you might be saying, she barely has a role.
Well, we're not allowed to say it.
Well, that's why I'm saying you might, because you're not gonna say it.
You're not allowed to.
Peggy is only in 1 or 2 songs of the first act. Number 2, Jim from The Office.
I thought this was 2025.
Her favorite of 2025.
In this society, everyone's nonchalant. I can't let her know that I like her.
Not the time, Colm.
Calm. What? Did you forget the ground rules? Shut up. Now. Oh no. Is something wrong with my presentation? No, it's just a life in Toph's world. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now.
Peanut gallery.
Overrated. Ground rules. Now. Number 2. We have Robin from Young Justice. He's 12 in the show.
Guys, imagine yourself as a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
You can't really put this on the ground rules.
Exactly. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And no one listened to the rules.
I appreciate you. I like him better with the mask. So just like imagine. It's better. Now,
Rude.
number 1. ...
You don't like his one,
Peter Malark!
Oh.
The games, the Hunger Games.
49% of Gale lovers go to jail. 43% of Gale lovers die early. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
That's 101%.
Don't stop!
Society and politics with topsy-turvy plots, usually with a ridiculous resolution at the end because they are parodies of operas. So usually the ending doesn't make a lot of sense because it's just a silly Deus Ex Machina. And they're very silly. So their most popular work was The Mikado, or The Town of Titipu. Camera, action!
Alright. Yes, so today I'm doing From Whips to Math, rebranding my research adventure. And yes, I do have a master's in bullshit. If you go look in the hallway of certificates, it's the first one that you see, and it's from the University of Smartass. And it's actually signed. You can go check later. Anyways, so table of contents. We're going to talk about what I'm currently naming it, why is there a rebrand, the plot, the new brand, and then just general vibes. So I've been calling this research my Indiana Jones research. This is my research that I do that is related to my thesis for my doctorate, but is not actually necessary for my research. It's also just a lot of random paths that lead me to more questions than answers. Whenever I think I found an answer, it just leads me to more questions than anything. So. It's all connected! I swear to God! So, I'll explain later during the time of the plot. But why do I want to do a rebrand? Well, let's do a little review of what the Indiana Jones trilogy is. And hopefully the sound is on. They didn't have the Lego game in animation. I did check for it though.
Was this included in your bed?
Yes. Anyways, so yes, those are the recap of all the trilogy. But so, calling it my Indiana Jones research is actually not the vibe, because in the trilogy there's too many Nazis, too many Russians, and for some reason aliens show up in the 4th one, but let's not talk about that. The hot female characters are only used as a plot device for Indiana Jones, and that's gross, as a girl boss. He only actually goes and do archaeology for work. he doesn't actually do it because he wants answers. Every single time he goes and, like, starts the movie, the FBI shows up and tells him he has to do it, or another government has to tell him, or his job itself, like the people at the job tell him he has to go on an adventure. Which is, like, not my vibe. I'm not doing it because I have to. I'm doing it because I want to. Also, he deals with personal demons, aka he doesn't know how to deal with feelings. I feel in my personal growth, I am definitely past that and know how to deal with my feelings. Also, he only has sidekicks in all 3 movies, if they're not, you know, hot female characters for a plot device. So, the plot. Here's the thing. We had super strong francophone choirs in the 1970s. We had Caracara. We also have a bunch of choirs that just like randomly disappear in 1983. Haven't figured out why yet. We also have l'Alliance Chorale de l'Alberta, which used to be like Choir Alberta, but for francophones. And there's this big celebration in the archives, and it says like, oh yeah, we celebrate 25 years, and then nothing. I don't know why. Though I can't find the resources anymore. Somehow I think I dreamt this because I still can't find those. So I need to go back into the archives and figure it out. And then there's the Laurier beef, which then creates this whole feud between the Chantami and the Chorale Saint-Jean, which just started like diminishing now. And it's been like 30 years of beef. No freaking clue what happened. And then we have Suzanne Dagiel. This woman used to be the president of l'Alliance Chorale de l'Alberta, but she's been shamed away. I don't know where she lives. And then I put a meme that I created myself and I thought it was really funny. So it says, look into every choir drama ever. And I'm like, anyways, I am not funny. So, back to this intricate web that I spent way too much time on.
There we go. It's
So,
back on.
I'm not going to spend too much time because obviously if I actually explain every single connection here, it would take forever. The main thing we need to know is that Sartre's Padvai, which is in the middle of all this, is the one that actually brought all the choirs and is connected to all the choirs somehow. Now she's a nun, which even brings this adventure crazy to a crazy new level. She's the one that founded the Chantami in 1967. She also was a very big person in l'Alliance Chorale, and she's the one that brought Acajou back from France in the 1970s. She also taught Albert Lafrance and Laurier and Marie-Josée, and she is connected to Suzanne Dagiel, but I haven't figured out how yet. And then we have all these other conductors that are connected, as you can see everywhere. Well, really what's the important thing here, and that I'm still confused about, and I don't know how this connection happens, is Michel Landry. Michel Landry, this is pre-Laurier beef, these 2 guys. Michel Landry actually conducted Les Chantami and Chorale Saint-Jean at the same time from 1978 to 1982. But then in 1983, he's gone, and what's also gone? Chorale Saint-Jean. Chorale Saint-Jean disappears from 1983 till 1995 when Laurier comes and takes over it. Now, apparently, this is where we get into the gossip mill of things, and this is where I don't have actual proof. That's all I have about that. I don't really know this connection yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. And then we have Léonard Rousseau, who was the director of the Chantami for 11 years, and he was the president of l'Alliance Chorale de l'Alberta for a really long time. And this was before Suzanne. Now, Suzanne is the one that started this whole Indiana Jones research. Suzanne did some illegal shit.
No. Fraud?
She told me that Suzanne pretended were on her committee board, and that's how she would get money from the government, because she would just insert random names in her board to try and get more money. So then she disappears, and also she used to have a bilingual travel agency, but it doesn't work anymore and their website is off, so I don't know what happened there. But she still lives in St. Albert, and she's not dead yet because I can't find her obituary anymore, aka she's not dead. This is the only way you know if someone has died or not.
Oh my.
Maybe no one likes her enough to write an obituary.
Morbid. Actually, I know that even though people were hated, they still get an obituary because I checked in our family history. This is a whole other aside of gossip and string theories. Anyways, then we have Yana and Yana with their beef. I can't find anything on this guy, so this is my little post-it note of like, what happened to the Alliance Chorale? Where the hell did it go? I don't know! The Royal Choirs, how are they related? Because avec l'Alliance Chorale and à Cœur Joie, they used to have all these choir festivals with all the francophone choirs from Alberta, and there was quite a lot. There was at least 15 of them in the resources. But after the Alliance Chorale disappears, nothing. And I'm like, where did it go? It can't just have disappeared. The people are still alive. So I don't know what happened. That's all I got for now. This is my very complicated string theory that I'm getting through. So, my new brand. Because, of course, Indiana Jones is a little too much for me. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I decided to go with a new brand. And that new brand is that I'm going to rebrand to National Treasure. So, my research will now be called the Nicolas Cage Research or National Treasure Research. This is immaculate vibes, guys, okay? I just rewatched the movie for research purposes last night. We have Riley, the cutest baby nerd you could ever find. He's so good at computers. And he is he's just so cute. And he's also in the remake of National Treasure, and he's still dumb and cute. Like, he's my baby. We have strong, independent Dr. Abigail Chase. Look at her. She is beautiful. She wants the answers. She has a doctorate. You know who doesn't have a doctorate in this movie? Nicolas Cage. You know who does? Her. She actually goes not because she wants to follow Nicolas Cage, she actually wants to figure out the answers herself. Also, she's just hella smart and hella hot. Like, how can you not have that as well? And then, I guess, there's this dumbass as well, but like, whatever. So, immaculate vibes. In the movie, there's puzzles, there's riddles, and not everything is what it seems. Yeah. Exactly like my research. There is Freemasons in the movie, which I am like 90% sure that we have a secret society in the French community. I just gotta uncover it. And there is treasure. Okay, maybe not treasure, but there will be new archives, and I will get the answers that I so desperately seek to find.
That's treasure.
And so,
That's very good.
I present to you my National Treasure research. No, I actually photoshopped that myself.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
proud
I
of
would
you.
not look like that.
I had to go through all my personal pictures and find the one where I actually looked that way, because that's the way Nicolas Cage also looked at. And then, yeah, we get to the alternate resources, which is just the way of saying blah, 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 blah. Anyways, my rebrand.
Yay!
Thank you.